Okay, started recording. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ghostwatchers. We are going to teach you guys how to catch a ghost and what the equipment does. I'm a level 12, as you can see over here. And got all this money, and we're good. We got Miss Eva over here helping us,
I
and we have Crazy, my friend, helping us as well. Can you know what? This is your last warning, and you're gonna get banned if you speak. I don't understand what you're saying. Anyways,
They don't speak English, is what they just said.
oh, well then, I'm sorry. You must move on to a different channel. So over here on Ghostwatchers, you got your new game, you got connect to a game single player, obviously that's solo. Training bases where you can go in and see everything that you've accomplished. We can go into that at a different time. I'm not going to go into every single aspect. Over here is where you get taught how to play, your settings, credits, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to go into a new game because we're going to play with friends. So here you go. And right here, you have a room code 4014 is the room code. And oh wait, yeah, and that's how you get your friends to join in, or you can invite them via Steam. Now, for the meantime, we're probably going to do normal difficulty as much as it's going to hurt me because I like doing insane because I've been playing this game for a while. I'm very well experienced in playing this. So we're going to start in the very first map on very minimal difficulty, and we're going to show you what does what. And Crazy or Miss Eva has any input that I didn't say or mention, I welcome it. I mean, even as we go, even not right now or as we go, feel free to, step in and be like, oh, by the way, and I'm fine with that because that's why I wanted you guys to do this with me. You guys can hardly see it because it's right behind my daily sub goal, but you can also communicate via text right there in the lobby, which is, it's all right. I prefer to be in a
It's like
party.
if you've ever played Dead by Daylight or anything like that, that's all it is. It's just a texting
Yeah.
application.
So there isn't anything you're gonna really get from that.
And
As far as I can tell, you don't really PvP. You're just ghost hunting. So
for anybody that's wondering, you can get to a chat room like Discord and still use the game. Everything in the game will still pick up
yes,
your voice as long as you have it set up to pick up your voice.
yes,
So you can
and
still be in a big group with all your friends in Discord or Guilded or whatever chat program you use and not have to worry about. It's not like Phasmophobia where you have to rely on Phasmophobia's.
right, exactly. And I will show you guys that green button. And as we go through this video, I will edit highlights and point at arrows so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So with that being said, let's get a game going. So you're gonna notice that it's very, trailer, Phasmophobia-esque. Wow, that was very interesting. And we're gonna explain some of this equipment. Some of it you're gonna see that it looks very similar to Phasmo. You got your thermal, you got your EMF, kind of a radio, you got your flashlights, you got your UV light. I didn't say UAV. You have a particle counter, which is a little bit different than, Phasmo, because you don't really have that. You have your typical cameras. This game, you're going to have salt, different types of salts, different types of grenade types of spiritual bombs. You have your Ouija board, your voodoo doll, your holy water, your tiki torch, your incense, your Jesus statue, aka Jesus Christ, and your cross. So Miss Eva's right now, she's taking in some light because that's going to help us see things here.
I'm gonna buy one of everything that I can and
Okay.
set it out here in the yard so you can go out and explain to them
Okay.
everything.
So what she means by buy is when you can come over here to this little laptop and you just click on it with E, and you can, as long as you have money, you can buy things as you need it. So you start off with a limited amount of stuff here, right? If there's four of us and we need more stuff, then you simply can come over here and buy it. Of course, if you're a newbie, you may not have any money at the beginning, so it might take some time to earn that. Okay, so Miss Eva's setting things out. While she's doing that real quick, I'm going to explain a little bit about this board. This board is just little extra objectives, kind of like Phasmo. These are little extra things you can do, and I can explain them as we do them. But at the moment, we're just pretty much trying to identify the ghost. So on your keyboard, if you hit tab, right here shows you everything you need to find. We usually start off with everything here on the left-hand side. Thermometer, EMF, look for footprints with the UV, the particle counter, like I explained, Ouija board, radio, voodoo doll. The difference between the voodoo doll and the Ouija board here is you don't have to interact with them. You throw them down and watch the ghost interact. So right now we don't know what we got. So Miss Eva so far has pulled out a motion sensor. And you can buy this with or without a camera, depends on your objectives. This is a plasma catcher. Is it plasma catcher?
Absorber.
Just, what was that?
Absorber.
Plasma absorber. So it absorbs obviously the ghost's energy. Over here we have, what was the ball thing again? The
Withering light.
withering light. What does the withering light do again? I forget.
It's a defense item.
Okay.
It'll
And then
flash when the ghost is nearby.
exactly. Then we have a danger detector. Obviously, it's a danger detector, self-explanatory. Then we have your basic video. Oh, is that a camera or video camera?
Photo cam.
There's
Photo
a video
cam.
camera, and they can be bought with or without motion sensors.
Yes.
And then a regular camera with or without motion sensor.
So as you can see, Miss Eva is buying the equipment that goes along with our objectives. Irritating the ghost, we just kind of have to see, I guess what ghost we're dealing with. I better buy a flashlight.
Got this little device, the ritual dagger.
Oh, the ritual dagger. That's what it was. Okay, where is that in the store?
I bought
Okay,
one.
no. Okay, that's cool. But I just want to show in the store right here. You see this ritual dagger, guys? This is gonna irritate the ghost. So let me buy a flashlight. I don't have a flashlight. Oh, there we go.
Can you explain the defense items?
Which ones?
Cross, statue.
Oh yes, I did.
Incense.
Yes. I kind of explained them. I was gonna explain them a little bit more as we throw them in. I'm personally, so they have their own equipment. So you guys got video camera. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go start placing equipment. Now you can choose to go down the line in order, or if you're working with people, you just, communication. I like to throw in the Ouija board and the voodoo doll in the beginning because of the fact that it takes a while for the ghost, 5 to 15 minutes for them to interact. So I always drop that. Oh fuck! See, this is okay. Kind of got me scared there. The ghost will pull you and grab you to its most active spot at the moment, but they do move. So right now they brought me up here, therefore we could have gotten some good readings, and I didn't have anything with me, so they brought me upstairs to the room to the left. So here we just wait for the Ouija board to either move, either it doesn't interact, move side to side, or it moves randomly. So we gotta wait for that to happen. Same thing with the voodoo doll type of thing. We're gonna wait for it to not interact, it throws the doll, or it raises it. And that's gonna literally show us what the ghost mood is. Thermometer. Did you guys grab a thermometer at all?
I
No,
didn't grab
I-
anything
Okay.
because I figured since you're doing the video,
No,
those would
just-
see on your screen.
Okay, and that's fine. If you grab it, just let me know, and I'll have you explain what you have, and I can come, stand in front of you.
Well,
I
if you
got the
go-
EMF.
You showed them the board, right?
I show them the board and the voodoo doll and what it can do.
Okay, so
Hey,
tell
Savage.
them no. I'm gonna go turn on all the taps, so whenever you hear the noise, you can explain it to them.
Okay, so Miss Eva, what she means by turning on all the taps is all the water taps. Is that an objective?
Yep.
Okay, so that's an objective, meaning on that board that I showed you guys earlier. So here, while she's turning on taps, and there's taps all through the house, I'm going to try to get a thermometer reading, kind of tell us what ghosts we're dealing with.
By the way, if I remember, yeah, the mirrors in the kitchen.
I don't have-
If you want to explain the mirror to them.
Okay, yeah, let me go get some protection. I just realized I have none. So some protection you can get. I usually try to start off with just some basic salt because most things will, and I'll show you what it means, what I mean by protection. Because they do, you'll have a little hint when the ghost comes up to you. Here is the mirror. What the mirror does is it essentially will show you where the ghost is. So if I pick this mirror up, grab it. I don't know if I can pick it up. Oh, okay. So 5 light sources, which means that must be something, a weakening. Is that a weakening?
Yep, that was
was
awakening.
Yeah, I didn't realize it. It was also all the taps in the
That's okay.
locations.
That's okay. I'll explain that as we go. And if
Oh.
I don't get a chance to explain it, I can go back in and voice over. So I'm mostly getting higher temps. Like I'm getting 10 to 30. So chat, what I mean by that is you choose what you get, or what the EM or thermometer is showing are the different radical temps.
Okay, Dima, you ready? I got the UV light right here.
Oh, so the UV light will show us footprints. That footprints indicates that we're dealing with a child.
And also the
So
board's going.
you go, what is it? So the Ouija board's moving side to side. So if you guys saw that earlier, that's where I get to mark side to side. The footprints you get to choose are pentagram, nothing, doesn't leave a foot traces, blood stains, or baby. The baby is the footprint, which means we're dealing with a child. So these temperatures seem like they should be right, but we just need an EMF sensor.
Which is on the ground right next to the footstep.
Still, that doesn't make any sense. The temps are off or something. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, never mind. There we go. So what are we getting? We need to get at least a 3 for the child?
Yeah.
Or nothing?
A 3.
Was there a 3? Okay, so on the EMF detector, guys, if you... Oops.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Oh,
I
shit.
don't have
Oh, shit.
item.
Oh, no.
I don't have protection.
Oh, I have protection. Okay. You see how he grabbed me there? And you heard that little sound that made? There was like a little whispering sound, little, you saw the screen go a little fuzzy. We'll do a little replay on that. You saw how that little kid grabbed me with the mask. That is the child. You can go into your encyclopedia right here and you can literally check all your ghosts. That was, as you can see, this is the child. That was the mask that grabbed me. And you have your different ghosts. We can go through those in a different time.
Okay, I'm gonna take in the radio and try to talk to the ghost.
Okay.
And I have the dagger to irritate it.
So that's the EMF that came up at 3, and that's what we marked. I'm gonna go to the trailer to explain what we marked real quick so I don't get nabbed up. So here, if you go to your tab, which is your everything, we have discovered it's 10 plus to 10 to plus 30 Celsius. EMF 3. So we're gonna click on the child. We're still waiting on the particle counter. Did we get particle counter?
We did not.
We did not. Okay, so we need to find out the age of this ghost. So I'm going to take in the particle counter and see if we can get some... Oh, wait. I need some protection. I don't know if this statue protects me, but the Jesus statue is a form of protection, just like I said earlier. Did we bring the motion set? Oh, we did. Okay.
We will catch you. Oh, I'm getting dragged.
Where?
Basement.
Okay, I'm coming with particle.
And remember the motion sensor, if you look where it's pointing at, is usually where the ghost is.
I will catch you.
We're just waiting for a percentage. So this, see, so you hear that whispering, all that. That means the ghost is about to attack somebody. So you have to have a protection on you. So it didn't get me. But here's the thing. I advise, oh shit,
Got me.
15%. We need this to go to 100% to get a particle reading. So you see it go up 40, 50, 60, 70. As soon as it hits 100%, it'll give us a reading. 100 to 500. Particle.
So we need either radio.
So we have an average ghost. So once you know what your footprints and particle counter are, you can figure out what the ghost stage is. Now we're moving on to radio and voodoo doll to find out its mood. Then we can find out the weakening of the ghost, and we'll get into that in just a second.
I just put the radio right in the middle of the room.
Okay, so we're just waiting for, and the radio will pick up either crying, growling, or nothing. Voodoo doll, like I said, doesn't interact, throws, or raises. It can do any of it. I don't remember what the child does, but
Depends
The
on the
child
mood.
usually either lifts it up or down, or doesn't interact.
so at this case, you know, when you're waiting for things to happen, you can come check your objective board. As you can see, we're working on it. All the taps I showed you, Miss Eva was turning on the water. Took a picture of the ghost, so when you set a camera down in there, you could take a picture of it. We're waiting for the radio thing, and we can irritate the ghost with the dagger, that crazy bot that I showed you in the store earlier. Now I'm going to explain this monitor with the last correction action here in just a little bit, but we got to weaken the ghost first before I can get into that, because I'm getting way too ahead of myself if I explain that right now. Oh.
If you want, I can irritate the ghosts. I don't know if you want to be in here and watch
Yeah, here, we're going to...
what it does.
All right. Crazy has the dagger. Where are you? Oh, Crazy has the dagger, and he's going to irritate the ghost with it.
You would left click it and
Oh,
it'll
so you...
do that.
There you go. Left click it, and it does that. Irritates the ghost. It could bring on an attack. Oh! He's right here. She's right here. I have the Jesus statues. What?
Which does not protect you from the child.
No!
I forgot about that. The child does not like the Jesus statue.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to
Okay.
explain this anymore. I mean, I
Well-
could. I'd have to follow you guys and explain. Well, see, I guess we discovered that the child does not like the Jesus statue, so therefore, I'm dead. I'm face down, ass up. So, therefore, I'm just a ghost now. I guess this is kind of cool for the tutorial. So, what we'll do is we'll kind of follow around Miss Eva and Crazy. And we can still show you how this ghost is being caught. I can't do the actions, and you guys can't see any of these highlighted things, so that kind of sucks.
You could do like the stuff that you can do as a ghost, like you can mess with your friends by talking in the game chat.
True.
Because you can still activate and help your
So if you
friends
see
that are
that little
alive.
green, if you see me tapping it on and off right here at the bottom of the screen, it's a little microphone. Whatever keybind you decide to set it with your mouse or keyboard, it will talk to your friends. But I'm pretty sure they are gonna know it's you if you're good friends. So, what's the next action? Oh yeah, we're waiting for the voodoo doll or the radio.
Yeah.
So we gotta have one or the other. So you can do certain things like talk to the ghost with these phrases right here. If you go over to your encyclopedia and choose these phrases, if you see all these phrases right here, it's gonna tell you all the things you can say to interact with the ghost.
Like for example, you can do ghost take a voodoo doll.
Yes, to get that voodoo doll tossed or something.
Crying on the radio.
Crying on the radio. So you guys hear that? You try to hear that crying?
Right. Yep.
That's gonna be crying. So you go over to your tab there, back where I said on the radio, and you're going to tap crying. Now we just gotta wait to see if it's gonna interact with this voodoo doll. If it's crying, I'm gonna say it's concerned.
And if the voodoo doll is not being interacted, you would do doesn't interact.
Yeah. So like right here, it says it doesn't interact. I'm gonna say it's concerned because crying is usually always a concerned thing. Once you figure out what ghost you got, you go over here to weaken the ghost.
Yep,
Right
and we've
here.
already done 2 of them.
Okay, right here to your left-hand side, it's gonna show you the list you have to do in order from 1 to 5 to catch this ghost. Right here, this green highlighted area is going to show you what protects you. Below it, what protects and irritates, and what doesn't protect you. As you can see, I had the Jesus statue in my hand, therefore I died. It's sometimes hard to know about that unless you know your ghost.
And I have the
Alright.
silver bone.
I'll let you
So,
go in first.
they have
and
started
then
it when I was
trap.
talking about that. Hold on, don't go yet. Don't go yet. This whole last correction thing. So if you saw earlier when it said turn on the 5 light sources, it highlights in the green. Hopefully we can get a replay on that. And then it'll tell you your last action because you have to do it in order. You come over to your monitor if you do not know where where you left off. Now move any cursed toy to a location. So every map has a cursed toy and a cursed mirror. So what it was, so you guys have to do.
We
What do you
got
guys?
the
Okay.
cursed toy.
So they moved the cursed toy. I'll go show you what that looks like. Now they're gonna drop the silver bomb, which looks just like that, but silver. I know you guys can't see it on my screen, but I did show you earlier. So Crazy's gonna sit here. He's got it in his hand. He's gonna wait for the ghost to attack him, and he's gonna use his left clicker on his mouse to throw it at him. This is the cursed toy. It could be a teddy bear. It could be the kid. What's the teddy bear? What's the other one that they do? Oh, here he comes. Do you see the child?
Little mathematical.
Yeah, the little mathematical bead thing. I can show you guys that later. And then the
Okay,
cursed
so
mirrors over here. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to show you what it does, but we can run a short video about that later.
Alright, I'm in here with the incense.
Siva's doing the 4th thing, which is the incense, so it's the same idea. She's just waiting for the ghost to grab her. And here he comes. She comes. I forgot she's a she. Okay, so if you can go to your tab, you can see the last thing was to incense them. That's what Masiva just did. So what you got to do now? Oh wait, Crazy grabbed it already. Who grabbed it?
I have the trap. I haven't thrown it yet.
Okay, I was gonna show them what it looked like before you grabbed it. So
Oh, sorry.
no, it's okay. There's usually like a ball thing over here. I can't really show you what it
Oh,
is.
Here, I can bring it back out and show you. Oh, okay, he got one.
Okay, so if you see that, and Miss Eva can grab it back here in a second, that is what you're going to use to catch your ghost. I showed you guys a picture of it in the beginning, but I just kind of wanted to reiterate. Okay, go ahead. She's going to go catch it.
With me.
So what happens now is once you weaken the ghost, you see that little child, he's going to just appear everywhere. Miss Eva's got to throw that ball at her, and then bam. Go ahead. It catches the ghost just like that.
And that is it.
And then that is it. Unfortunately, I died during that round, but I do have some other clips and stuff I could throw into this video, so it should be fine. I'm not too concerned about it. So we're going to stop that